Hi girls, it's finally Monday on 5UK Girls. Oh, how did that go? I'm not going to check how that went just yet because I have no editing software and I already feel like an actual genius for getting around the title card thing. Yeah. So anyway, I'm Laura, hi, I'm 17 and as you can tell, I'm not an artist, I'm a nerd. I sound really fake when I say that, but yes, I'm on IB, which is the International Baccalaureate, which I love, doing English and maths and Spanish at high level and psychology and chemistry and history at standard. I also love drama, but I don't think I'm going to pursue it very far apart from, you know, fun and community theatre and college theatre and whatever. I really, really love writing though. That's probably what I'm hoping to do. I've written a Doctor Who script, several Doctor Who scripts and reams and reams and reams of really bad fan fiction. Also some stuff which, you know, is proper, but nothing published or anything. What else do I love? I love books, but I'll get onto that in a minute because this is the A part of the video. First comes A, then comes B. A. Acquaintance. Hello. Nice to meet you. What else do I love? I love Doctor Who, as you can tell, because there is... Other way. There is some posters. There. Behind me. Yeah. I was really sad to hear about Liz Sladen, by the way. That's the memorial poster done by Doctor Who magazine, and now this video is really sad and rambly. I'm sorry. Moving on. Books. No, that was my A hand. Books. It'd be stupid not to talk about Harry Potter at this point because they're really the books that got me to read when I was 6, started me reading by myself, kept me reading. I read the first 4 so many times in 3 years. The one that I'm going to talk about, surprising choice for a favourite, although, you know, it's like picking a favourite child you can't properly pick. Goblet of Fire. My well-loved copy, which is literally falling apart. I don't know why I love it so much. I mean, it's got the fun and the magic and the excitement that the first 3 still have, and it's less of a Scooby-Doo adventure. I mean, that sounds like I'm dissing the first 3, which I'm really not. But you know what I mean, they're not even inconsequential because they're important to the plot, but they're shorter and they're more of kids' books. But Goblet of Fire really feels like, you know, this is a journey that Harry's going on. This is big stuff coming up. And it's still fun. I mean, Order of the Phoenix is a really depressing book. And then Half-Blood Prince and Deathly Hallows just make me cry. So that's why that one's my favourite. It's got some really funny scenes and it's got, you know, the beginnings of the more obvious romances. I mean, especially Ron and Hermione, but, you know, Ginny is there. And, yeah. I can't make hearts, but I was going to do a heart to say how much I love Ginny and how much I hate movie Ginny. Broken heart. Anyway, the 4th one's also my favourite movie, but that's coming up in movie week. Other books that have influenced me greatly recently are John Green's Looking for Alaska and Paper Towns. I mean, seriously influenced me. I mean, I was going through sort of bad times and I read them and things started to make more sense. Maybe it was the books, maybe it was just sort of the time I was going through. This nerd fighter note came in my library copy of Paper Towns and is the single most uplifting thing anyone has ever written for me, ever. Much love to someone on Your Pants who I think is called Katie is Delicious. I mean, I know that's her name, but I think it was her who wrote the note. We're not entirely sure if it was her. But if it's you, then Katie, I love you, and I'm sorry I can't do hearts properly. Another book recently which I really adored was Maureen Johnson's The Bermuda Triangle. The wow, just Maureen understands teenagers so well. Yes. I've read it so many times. I keep renewing my library copy because I'm broke and I can't afford new books, but I keep rereading it. Yeah. I also obviously really love Little Blue Envelopes, 13 Little Blue Envelopes. Every time I read it, I just want to go training it through Europe. That'll happen eventually, I guess. Books I'm reading at the moment include The White Queen by Philippa Gregory. I love Philippa Gregory. I mean, they're quick reads, they're airport fiction, they're not, groundbreaking, but I'm fascinated by the Tudors, and Philippa Gregory feeds my Tudors addiction. And it's a really great book. I'm enjoying it. It's not as good as some of her other ones. It's a bit sort of too much of tactics and just saying, and then this happened and then that happened. But I'm still enjoying it. I started it today and I am on page 328, so there you go. And this is a book, The Makioka Sisters, by Junichiro Tanizaki, a Japanese author, written sort of about the pre-World War II Japan upper classes. Very Pride and Prejudice, very gossipy, a family of grown-up unmarried sisters. I love it, and I'm writing my extended essay on it. Well, on it and Pride and Prejudice. I'm comparing the two. I've rambled on long enough, and I dread to think how long this video is already. Becky, I will hopefully see you tomorrow, and Dee, Polly, Kat, we're having issues, but keep the faith, keep each other safe. Good night.